Hey there, how y'all doing today? Today we're going to be unboxing a Seiko Prospect watch. I like these Seiko boxes that have the watch that come with the extra band. It's kind of a cool design, you know. It's a little bit skinnier than the fat traditional watch boxes and compact, so it's neat. And here, open the box, you've got the book with the warranty and the instruction booklet there. Alright, so let's take a look at this watch. Here we go. Looks lovely in all those plastic bags. I kid you. People always ask me, do they always come like this? Are the boxes always the same? There you got the extra strap. It's your standard rubber strap on this one, but it's very cool to get an extra one to kind of switch it from metal to rubber. Yeah, so sometimes they have the plastic baggie, sometimes they don't. It's just hit or miss. It's not totally consistent. So if you get one without a plastic bag, it doesn't mean that it's not direct from factory. It just means they didn't bag it. And this watch is quite stunning. It kind of snuck under the radar here. Seiko's been launching so many premium dive watches lately, along with a lot of new Presage watches. It's kind of hard to keep track as of late, but this watch is quite a stunner. They haven't done that much to promote it or talk about it, but this is one of my favorites of the past year. Now this is model number SLA023, and there you see the case back with the tsunami logo. Very, very cool. And the blue on this watch, if you can see it here, it's really impressive. I think it's more impressive in real life than on camera. It's a deep, rich, nice blue, not too tealy, but more of like a true blue itself. And they've added little accents to the watch, which I like a lot, especially around the face and all. Now let's talk about this band. I can't stand that band. It's a premium price watch. I think it needs a little bit nicer of a band. Here, let's take a closer look at the face. You can see it's got little gold highlights, which makes it really, really cool. I think it just adds a little bit of depth and a little more color to the watch without being tacky or anything. Now, this is basically a Marine Master watch, even though they do not call it Marine Master anymore. This is a 300-meter automatic dive watch. And those used to be known as Marine Masters, but now they're just putting everything under the Prospects, the Prospects title. And, I'm not too crazy about the Prospects title. I don't like the logo that much, the P and the S that looks like an X. I mean, I think it's trying a little too hard, but the watch itself is great, and I kind of wish it had the Marine Master name written on the bottom instead. But that and the band are probably the only two complaints I've got. When you're spending so much on a watch, I expect a little bit, of a heavier duty, a nicer watch band. Now, when you see the blue at all the different angles, you can really tell that it's a really cool looking watch. The deep blue and that gold hand you see moving there, really sharp. Now the case for this watch is a monoblock case, and what that means is it has no watch back. It's all one piece, and the watch went through the crystal opening and it was set in that way. And this watch has the traditional Zaratsu polishing method that they're using on all these Seiko Lux products, and of course it's got the DiaShield coating on the case and bracelet. The DiaShield coating helps prevent nicks and scratches on the watch, and the movement of the watch is actually unadjusted Grand Seiko movement, and the movement for this watch is an 8L35. So let's take a look at the bracelet band. And yeah, the bracelet here's the opening with the clasp, this little latch ratchet system here. It opens up for a wetsuit. It's trying to be a little clever, but it always seems to open up when you don't want to, and it doesn't seem to close when you want to close it, as I'm demonstrating here. Here's the look of the watch on my wrist. A great size. It feels comfortable. It feels, you know, you can feel the substance of it, but it's not too big where you're going to be banging into things. Real sharp looking watch. I think it looks better on the wrist than in the box or on the case. The case size for this watch is 44.3 millimeters, and my wrist is about a 7.5 inch wrist. Here we can see it in the dark. The bezel is a ceramic zircon bezel, and you can see there with the highlights, they've got the 10 and the 20 that light up on the bezel as well. Overall, a nice watch. I'm surprised Seiko isn't talking more about it, or you don't see as much about it online. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.